Welcome to this session on group dynamics in an after-school program. An after-school program is beneficial to teamwork. The goal of the program should include making each child feel included in the group and a part of the program. Understanding the 5 stages of group dynamics can help make this happen. With each stage, it's important to remember an after-school program is all about fun. In this presentation, each stage will include what's happening in that particular stage of group dynamics, how this looks in an after-school program, strategies to move your group through this stage. Remember, through each stage of group dynamics, you are the key. Create a safe social space by demonstrating caring and non-judgment. Nurture natural leadership from participants. Stay positive. Participants look up to you. Now let's look at the first stage, forming. What's happening? The group comes together. Participants rely on the group leader. Leaders should be welcoming and engaging to set the stage for the group. Individuals desire acceptance. Behavior is safe. They may be shy at first. First impressions are being made. What does forming look like in an after-school program? Starts in school. In many of the cases, children might already know each other from school. All groups are forming groups, even if the participants have been coming to the program for years. Everyone should be starting on the same level. Make sure that all participants commit to the same rules and regulations of the program. Strategies to move through forming. Icebreaker activities. The 5 minutes a day rule, which is spending 5 minutes of undivided attention with a single participant, making them feel cared for and included. Give after-school identities. Perhaps participants come up with their own, or the group votes on a cool group name. Create a common language for your group. You could use snapping your fingers instead of clapping your hands, or use thumbs up instead of saying yes. If you can't bring a kid into the group, bring the group to the kid. The next stage is storming. What's happening during storming? There can be chaotic competition for leadership. Individual participants start to take on roles. Some participants may be shy. Some participants may be highly engaged. Storming in an after-school program. This is at times the longest stage. It can be the hardest to deal with as a leader. Try your best to transition out of storming quickly. Watch for the kid in the corner. It can become easy to be distracted by all the other commotion and lose track of a participant that may be withdrawn or secluded. Watch for storming hotspots. Keep an eye out for possible conflicts and be proactive in preventing them. Strategies to move through storming. Play team building or cooperative activities. Watch out for small groups or cliques. Use your influence as a leader to empower participants. Guide participants through their conflicts. Don't resolve conflict for them. The third stage of group dynamics is norming. What's happening in norming? Eventually, an agreement is reached. Individuals settle into roles and work through problem solving. Participants are engaged in sharing their thoughts comfortably. Norming in an after-school program. The group will settle on a routine. Social space is positive and inclusive. Often, participants with low self-confidence will accept lesser roles, and as a leader, you should do your best to prevent this. No one should feel indifference. Strategies to move through norming. Flip exclusive behaviors into inclusive behaviors. Nurture natural leadership from participants. Have a vision for the team. Get smart goals and keep raising the bar. The fourth stage is performing. What's happening during performing? The group excels and is efficient. Goals start to be achieved. The group is aligned with the leaders and cliques dissolve. Performing in an after-school program. As a leader, you're confident and positive. Everyone has an acceptance of each other. Conflicts are resolved positively and constructively. Each member of the group holds a valuable place within the program. Strategies to move through performing. Keep communication open at all times. Share and delegate responsibilities fairly so everyone is included. Praise the group as a whole. Keep the momentum going. The last stage is often met at the end of the day or at the end of the program. This is the adjourning stage. What's happening? The process of unforming. The group is beginning and participants are moving on. Adjourning in an after-school program. It's important to pay tribute to all the success the group has had. Perhaps participants each create a take-home keepsake craft. This stage is a reflection of the group's experiences together. Some participants may feel some apprehension regarding the change. Here are some strategies to move through adjourning. Celebrating the success by throwing a party or sharing treats. Chat about what's to come tomorrow or over the summer break. Participate in a special activity so participants maintain positive feelings. Lastly, here are some things to remember along the way. Each step builds on the previous one. The goal is to be in the performing, but don't forget that it's often a cycle and you won't stay in any particular stage always. Skipping any stage will impact performing, so accept and work through each. It's important to keep in mind the stages that can happen on any scale and at any time, so stay focused. Thanks for checking this session out. For more sessions and resources, visit www.onafterschool.ca.